What's going on, guys? I was just editing the video you're about to watch, and I feel like my intro was kind of terrible on it, so I gotta do my my duty and explain to you the 57 Chevy. So if you happen to be new here, there's a lot of new subscribers, and this car here, 57 Chevy, 327, turbo 400, 10 bolt rear end. I'm doing all the work to it, and the goal is to get the channel to 57,000 subscribers, and when we get there, this is going away dead free to someone who subscribed. There's no catch, no buy a t-shirt, no stickers, no nothing like that. I'm fixing it up. I'm gonna make it a driver, a safe car that you know, do anything, go anywhere type thing. So yeah, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button, tell a friend, I really appreciate it, and yeah, you guys can join me suffering working on your car for free. Cheap labor rate you guys got there. What's going on, guys? Out in the garage. It's hot. It's real hot. But yeah, we're gonna start slamming together giveaway 57. So, like I promised, I met up with this guy. So what he had done is he was doing a Tri-5 Chevy and bought a pile of panels. I can even show this. So you can buy Tri-5 Chevy panels one at a time. So this would be like the back seat, left and right. This would be like the front floor pans, left and right, and there's some middle ones. And then you can see here, you got a whole schwack load of braces. And actually, I picked up some inner rockers as well. So lots of stuff. Again, I could make a lot of it. The price was right. I mean, ultimately, the sheet metal would have cost me about what this guy wanted. So what he did, he bought all his pieces, and then he bought a one-piece floor, like I'm gonna do on the 56. So I don't know if you guys are into that. You can kind of see it should translate to almost any, well, I guess GM car is what I know about. So, like I said, we're gonna start slapping this together. He didn't have every brace. I think the ones we need were there. There might be one that's missing. But like you can see, I mean, the floors, the pan's gonna go way around here and up, which we don't need all that. We only need just kind of this one corner section. So I'm not too sure how much we're gonna use, but you know, enough of it. And then the middle pan, he had, I think, just the driver's side. I might have to make the passenger side, but whatever. I mean, it'll have a nice little curve to it and stuff, and I'll put them in. The price is right. And then the back, I don't know if I'll actually use them or not, because like I said, it's just gonna be that one little strip. So I might just kind of fold the metal over and be done with it. And the braces. So I'll get these kind of out and maybe laid out a little bit in the car, just so I can kind of show you what I'm going to start doing. Start taking this apart. I've got on my welding sandals and jorts. So yeah, let's get this thing together. Alright, so I'm just kind of laying some of these pans out. So I have both fronts. The intermediate pan, I only have the driver's side, so I'll make that piece there. So I'm just kind of thinking about what I'm gonna do. Now on the driver's side, I have the pan, the front brace, which goes through these holes. It's rotted out kind of here over, so I'm thinking I'll probably cut the floor out like that, and then just go like that, make a panel that way I can take the brace out, I can put it where I want, tackle it to the bottom of the pan, and I'll weld the pan in solid around there, all the way back as far as I want, because in here it's a little crusty. Same on the other side. And you guys can see here the way the body brace and all that works. And I can show you underneath. Daddy's actually having a pool party. You can hear all their friends while I'm slaving away in the heat. But so these are the braces kind of laid out in the order they're going to be. Gentle. So the front one kind of goes right where I am, but it's going to go something along like that, except more over. This one's real easy. It just does nothing, kind of fits in there, just I guess so it doesn't, you know, rattle around. So that one's no big deal. This back one that's all rotted out, I have the end cap for it. So same thing, I'll cut the floor out probably to wherever. I'll put it in there, sandwich it in, weld it, she'll be mint. And then the one at the far back, I got the end cap there, so same thing, I'll cut it out and put it in and weld her all up. And then I'm going to do one at a time probably, so the body is going to stay on the chassis. The inner rocker is mangled, but it actually sandwiches, we'll see here, it sandwiches on top of the floor, or underneath, however you want to look at it. So floor has to go in first, so the rocker will be the last thing I do. So floor out, brace out, put the floor and brace in just so it's kind of test fit, weld that all in, brace on, and then we're done. So I'm going to start jamming on this, I'll get it all cut out. I did this a few times. Oh, battery's dead in the light. I've done this a few times on both Danny's car and the 55, so if you want to see a more in-depth, go back to one of those videos. Maybe I'll put a link in the description if I remember when I'm editing this. Otherwise, just do a little searching, because I did a couple of videos on it, but it's lame. No one wants to see it, so I'm going to start jamming. Alright, well, fast forward a bit, and I have chopped the hell out of the floors. But, you know, I was going to do a patch there, but as you were grinding, the metal was so porous, there's going to have just a bunch of holes, and I'm like, nah, chop it out. Here, same thing. The brace went to right there, so I chopped that out. This brace here, it gets rotted right back to about where I got into the good metal. And I just got the end caps, and you can kind of see, and that's about where we're going to be. So I'll finish trimming that out, and that'll be good. These are like the bushings, so I just left them in there. They're a little sacked out, but they'll be okay. And then I'll just trim this pan to fit. This one stops about there, so this piece I'll have to make, which is no big deal. Oh, the rockers. So I might have to do the rockers actually before I get anything too crazy, because the way the braces are going to fit. But check this out. This is what happens to these things. It just gets packed full of sand, dust, gravel, salt, whatever, and that just rots it from the inside out. So that's the problem. I'll put a few holes in the bottom of it, so you guys can do a little maintenance and wash it out every now and again. But yeah, so it'll have a pan there. I'll just probably overlap it. It actually will fit in the front, buzz it in, overlap, and then I'll just butt it up against here because it's double wall, and then I'll be good. Seam seal it, no big deal. So it's actually going fairly good. It is so hot out though, and I still got the back brace, but hey, we're jamming, right? Well, I've been going pretty hard at it. It's hot out. I feel dirty. I'm sure I look dirty, but that's your floors, guys. This one's just roughed out. I got it just ground down, so I'm going to trace it and cut a little bit more of the floor out. But that's a big hole we have. I have the brace in. It's still got some flex to it. I don't know if you can see down, but the hole, see daylight? So the hole to the body mount is all lined up. That's the critical part, because if you can't bolt it down, it's kind of pointless to have. I like to weld these things. I weld them on the inside, and then I got the outside as well, but that'll be fine. I'll seam seal that, and I cleaned up the back side here so it'll weld to this floor pan. Before I put this in, I'll clean that up with the zip disc. Put that down. So I think that'll look pretty good. Again, like I'll kind of tack it and then cut it out as I go probably, and go from there. Up front, oh no, actually I don't know if I showed you guys. I have the rocker in. I guess I could have started with that. So it's just kind of lightly tacked in, because it does have to weld to the bottom of the floor. So I didn't want to go too crazy until I get the floor in and all the braces go to it. So that's done. Up front here, I got this pan cut out pretty close to where I want it. I'll just probably run the zip cut in. I'll put a few tack welds in, and I'll just run the zip in, and it'll fit nice and flush. And I should grind it. It'll look good. Under here, I don't have the brace in. I got it right here. So I gotta do just a little bit of trimming with the inner rocker, so it'll fit perfect. But again, line the hole up there, and then the rest is no big deal. And this will actually have to fit under the tunnel, and I didn't want to cut the pan into the curve, so I gotta kind of just get that under and then push it over, just trim that, and then that'll be good. And then same thing, this is actually not too bad under there, but obviously the way it's gonna be, yeah, it'll kind of fit like that ish, so I'll have to hammer it up and weld it. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, so that's the progress I'm making. It's starting to get dark out. It's probably 9:30 or so, so I've been thrashing. I wanted to get a little bit more done. I haven't done the back yet. I've just cut the hole out. That brace is still, I cut some of the rest out. There's still a bunch there. I'm gonna try and get this all tacked together, and then there's one brace that goes right here, but it just slides in after, it does nothing. So I got a little bit more grinding and welding, help the batteries charge a little bit, but yeah, I'm hoping I'll get that done tonight. Just tack weld it in anyways. Then I can do the same thing tomorrow. Man, tomorrow's gonna be lame doing the same thing again. And then a crap load of time-lapse welding for you guys. This is like a professional repair. You have to pay like real dollars for this. Subscribe to the channel, do me the favor. I'm tired. All right, I'll be back at her. Probably bring it back one more time when it's all tack welded in, looking newish, nice-ish. All right, it's officially nighttime. It's probably, I don't know, 11:30 or so. But the pans are in. So I mounted them so they're all flush mounted. You can see. So once I weld them all proper and grind them down, it'll be a perfect repair. And I'll just seam seal it. Like I said, I got to build this little kind of section there. And I'm fighting out what I should do. I still got a little bit of jam left in me. I am getting tired. But I'm thinking I'll probably cut out the floor section here a little bit bigger, just kind of do whatever, and replace as much of that brace as I can easily. The problem is the frame runs around. That's where you run into that one too. The frame runs under it, so that's where you gotta weld it. Well, I weld it from the inside. I don't really want to be jamming too much welding going on, because I hate welding like crazy and then going inside. I always worry the garage is going to start fire. So a little tech tip, or maybe it's just me being a wuss, but yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll zip that out. I'll get the other brace just tacked in. That way I'll have all the braces except for the one that goes here, but whatever. And then I can tackle that side tomorrow. I'm thinking that side's easier, mostly because the front brace, I'm not going to change it, I'm hoping. Once I get grinding, I'll see. It was mangled there, and I don't have that pan, so I'll have to make that pan. But yeah, whatever. Making her happen. This is that's the worst of it, right? So, I'm talking to myself here. I'm gonna, I'll get cutting to bring you guys back, and then call her night. All right, so it's about 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm pretty beat. But I got the little brace in. Doo-doo-doo. Same thing, I gotta make a little panel, or whether I use that panel or just fold something over. I mean, I got some scraps there. So I'll do that, and then that tomorrow. And then everything has to be welded underneath to the rockers, because I never did that. But I'm pretty happy with it. And you guys should be too. Like I said, tomorrow will be a lot of welding. Probably, or maybe I'll do it the day after. We'll see if I want to weld for hours and hours, if I want to start getting rust in my eyes over there, but I think maybe I'll just finish this side 100%. What do you think? But that's it for me tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more rust repair. Right on. So going on, guys, so it's next day. I got up pretty early this morning. I was out in the garage at like 6:30. It's now probably about 8 o'clock. It's already like 85 degrees. But so I just kind of made my last little patch panel there. And then I made one around here. So they're all just kind of tackled in. They're ugly right now, I get it, but a bunch of welding and grinding and a little bit of undercoating and some seam sealer, it'll look just fine. So I think what I'm going to do, been thrashing like crazy, and now I'm kind of done making a mess on this side. So I'm going to take a minute or a few and clean up a little bit, sweep up, get all the junk out of there so I'm not tripping all over everything. Move all the tools over to the other side that I'm going to use, like all the grinding discs and stuff like that. And probably I think I'm going to finish weld this one in and then dress it. And then, yeah, we'll start on the other side. I'm hoping I can go move kind of quick because it's supposed to get hot today. And that sucks. So yeah, what do you guys think? I'm pretty stoked. Looks pretty good for your car, eh? Look at all this free labor you're getting. But yeah, so when you come back, I'll, I don't know, maybe we'll just be right on the tripod welding in fast motion. We'll see what happens. All right, well, a little montage of sparks and grinding. But there you go. So the front I just kind of spot welded in. It's got a flange I can probably weld underneath. It's curved over, but it should be fine. And it wasn't welded solid from factory. It was just kind of spot welded and jam full undercoating, so it didn't really weld that well. I got the edge all the way around, up in the little sill piece here, which I don't know, it goes over there with the carpet, and then it just kind of goes with some sill plates. I think I have a bunch of sill plates in the basement. I'm hoping anyways, because this thing only had that side. Yeah, this panel came out really nice. I'm happy with it. I'll seam seal all the edges. It'll be just fine. And the back one. I mean, this one, not gonna lie, I didn't put a whole lot of effort in. It's gonna be literally under the seat, under carpet. Like, how could you possibly care about it? But strong, it's a good repair. I still have to go underneath and weld all the braces to it. But that's easy because I made sure all the braces were under that brand new metal. So I'll just go under there, kind of buzz those on real quick. I'll probably do that after. I want to get, unfortunately, ta-da, it's done. Start again. So that side I'm hoping isn't as bad. This section here is foobar, and I don't have that pan to fix as much, so I don't know, I'll have to make something. It might not be as pretty, but whatever. And then the front floor plan, same thing, it's just a little bit, and then the back. So I'll clean all that junk out. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, cool off, and then back to cutting. Oh, it's been a while. It got so hot. I had a little had a break, took a shower. You notice the seat is gone, and I actually have the 56 uncovered. So the bench seat of Danny's car, the back seat of this, there's a local guy, Pigtown Customs, seemed to be a good dude. He offered to reupholster them for you guys. He's a good dude. So I dropped those off. Got it sit in the air conditioned truck, so that was a win. Hopefully I'll get that back shortly. What did I get done here? So I had a bunch of stuff cut out. I don't even know where I stopped filming, so bear with me. I got all the rust cut out that I wanted to. I got the inner rocker just kind of tacked in. I think the next thing I'm going to try and do is I'll put a little bit more of the floor out. Get that that brace in, just so kind of where I want it. This front pan, I trimmed it so it's close-ish, so I'll just kind of scribe a line or do whatever and cut whatever I want out there. I gotta just cinch it over a little, but that should be good. Lines up nice, eh? So I'll do that. I don't have this pan, like I said, so I'll have to use something. I might just kind of slice and dice what's left of that and make it somewhat sturdy. It did have a brace underneath, so I'll put something under there because this is where the seat is going to sit. And then here I'll probably just put like a little miscellaneous pan along, so it's kind of irrelevant. But yeah, in the back, I've done nothing. So I'll get this kind of scribed up, cut out, tack welded in, and yeah, more of the same, right? Well, check this out. Yeah, it's a little patch quilty, but not too bad. So aftermarket panels, right? So everything was lining up, and by the third one it was going to be kind of close, so I kind of had to force it over, but buzz that in all the way around, it'll be just fine. I kept that factory piece just so I could kind of keep this little contour going. I don't know if I do that again, but whatever. This is what's left over of that panel. So definitely it's going to have a lot of strength to it, because again, that's where the seat's going to bolt down. So if I put a brace under it, great. The other one still had it, but having a couple of ribs in it will give it a pile of strength. I welded in the brace, same as on the other side, welded the inside of it, and I just kind of folded this flat piece of sheet metal over it. So yeah, not too bad. So I'm missing, like I said, the brace here. On both sides I'm missing. I only have the one, so I'll weld one in. I'll order one up from Rock Auto. Hopefully it'll be here kind of next couple of days. But that's easy, just grind it, weld it in. It doesn't attach anything, it's not a body bushing. Again, make sure that the hole lines up there. This one lined up to it as well. So yeah, it should be pretty good. So I'm going to crank the welder on. It is so freaking hot out here, I'm dying. But I'm going to finish welding this up, get this welded, ground down, and then tomorrow So I'm calling it for the day. It's too much. Then tomorrow, fresh mind, I'll knock, I gotta do a bunch, big slit in there, do the whole thing again. And then I got this dog leg to fix and whatnot. And everything underneath is just tack welded, so I gotta do a little bit more. But, it'll look good. I wanna get that done, and then get that done tomorrow so I can seam seal it. And then a coat of black paint will make a world of difference. I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, I'm beat. I'll show you what I did here. We'll call her a day. But you guys' floor is really coming along. So once I grind it all down, it won't look nearly so patch quilty. I did bone this. That was kind of weak, so I'll have to cut a little strip out there, weld that in. I gotta give it a buzz just around there. Otherwise it's all happy, and then again underneath the braces. But I'm tired, I'm hot, and I think I'm done for the night. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll bang this out. Good morning, it's hot. It's just after 8 o'clock. And in the garage, it's already, what's that, 82 or 3 or something like that, 84 or 5. So it's hot. Okay, so we left yesterday. The front floor is all kind of buzzed in. I gotta fix a little bit there, and I haven't done one thing on the back yet. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not even gonna do a whole lot of filming. I'll just bring her back when she's done, or most of the way done, because then I want to get the underside done. So this video is probably dragging on. I don't know. I mean, at least you guys know your car's being repaired properly, right? No hacks here. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. The plan, bang that out, seam seal it. I don't know if I have any. I use like truck bed coating, spray it just so it looks kind of good, and then yeah, be done with that. The other thing, C10's out, sold it finally. Actually, I didn't even have it for sale anymore, but a guy tracked me down, so that's pretty good. Hopefully he has a good home. Yeah, so I'll do a little welding and we'll go from there. All right, well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't get quite as much done as I might have promised you I was going to do there, but got the floors basically together, put a little patch in. I finished welding, I missed a few spots. I cut out the back, and I got the brace fitting, but I never got it welded in. So the guy actually came and picked up the C10, so I'd help him load that up. Back to work a little bit, then hung out in the pool for a bit with some friends. Then I fell asleep. And now it's supper time, and the odds of me coming back up to supper are slim to none. Looks like it's gonna rain, so I gotta deal with all this junk. So that's it today. I'll be back tomorrow. Hey, for what you're paying in shop, right? What do you expect, right? You're lucky I'm showing up every day. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll knock these floors out, or I'll knock these floors out. What's going on, guys? Next day, got home from work. It's about 5:30. It's hot out. It's you know, 85, 90 in the shop, which is lame. How many more times do you want me to show you this floor? I've already done, right? Tonight we're actually gonna finish it. Well, we're gonna finish it. So I'm gonna just jam on her a little bit, get the brace in. I don't even know where I ended. This is the terrible part about my editing style, is I don't take notes or keep track. So I have everything cut out. Just gonna clean up this brace a little bit, and I'll weld that in. I'll make my little piece that goes over, and that'll be it. I think I have seam sealer somewhere. Oh, I hope I have seam sealer. Damn it! Well, everything's closed. I want to steam seal it and paint it tonight. Be done with it. and a few tack bolts underneath and finish off this video because I have had enough of it. All right, I'm gonna get working. Well, I'm going at her, so you can see I've done all the braces underneath the heat marks there. I finished off the back. I got the brace in. I haven't done this section because I kind of feel like it's going to be all one piece. But again, you can see where the brace was getting welded in, so that was all good. Creepers on the other side, so I'll show you underneath. It is smoking hot out still. This is driving me nuts here. Hopefully the sun will go down or cool off a little bit because it's hard to get anything done. All right. So under here, as you can see, I put a few bolts through just so I had everything kind of leveled out. So everything's just kind of spot welded on. I mean, that's all the factory was going to do. I did it on the outside instead of the inside, but I think it's good. Same with the brace, all along the back. I solid welded the bottoms of the braces, and again where it joins to the brace itself, all the way down, all the way up. Again, this is actually still a little flimsy here because I'm gonna have to do some rust repair, so I figured, what's the point in welding that, right? But so yeah, other than just the bottom of the inner rocker and the bottom of the rocker, we're pretty much ready to roll. So I'm gonna clean all this junk out. I think I found some seam sealer. I'm gonna seam seal all the edges and let that dry for a little bit, top and bottom. Go cool off a little, maybe have a cold drink, huh? A little iced tea, and then I'm gonna come back, fog it all with some kind of undercoating stuff. Be done with it. Now when I do the underside, I'm probably not gonna do the sill, just do the pans themselves. But no, it should look good, hopefully. Well, better than it did. Look, it's full floors. I'm stoked. We're nearing the end. So I'm just gonna use a little seam sealer. I use just local stuff. Broadnex is the company. I like their stuff. I just mask it all out because I'm not great with I don't know, it's like you're trying to caulk your taps or something like that. Terrible at it. So I don't know, use it sparingly. I just kind of give it a quick whatever. And we're just doing the welds. I don't know if I explained that or if you assumed. I usually don't do as nice of a job underneath because you're working from the basement up. That is lame. So let's give it a little schmoo. And then after, I just kind of do it wide like the tape. This is a bit of a pain, so you got to get in the Tri-5s, have that little rib, which I'm sure a lot of hot rods do, but alright, there you go. I'm just going to do it at the front here in the little crevasse. Which I didn't mask off because mostly because I'm lazy. Might as well finish off. So there you go. Now that stuff is I think it's a half hour. You can paint over it type thing. So I'll do the other side real quick. I'm not going to do the back section on that one. I'll do that one though. And underneath, like I said, I'm just going to schmoo it on there so it won't look perfect. But once you undercoat it, no one will ever know. That looks nice. I'm happy with it. So we'll get the other side done and paint this sucker black. Call her day, night, video project. Alright, this stuff's set up. Enough for me anyways. I did the underside. I'm just going to fire this coating on. We'll call it for the night. Let it set up. Alright. Well, I'm hot, I'm tired, I'm dirty, I'm sweaty, but look how good that looks. I'm pretty happy with it. So it stinks in here. I'm gonna let this stuff dry overnight. I might do the underside. I'll probably take a couple of coats because there's so many nooks and crannies, but brand new floors. It's sturdy, it's safe, everything's good. I gotta just bolt all the body mounts down, but that's no big deal. But that's it for now. That's it for this video. As you guys know, so we're making progress at 57,000 subscribers. We're giving this sucker away. So tell all your friends, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Share is the big one. I can't say that enough. Click that little crooked arrow, send it to a few buddies. Tell them to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Hopefully they like what they see. And we'll be raffling this sucker off. It's dead free, right? If you're subscribed, $0. I think I got a pretty good sponsor lined up, so I don't want to jinx it, but the next video, I might let you guys know, and it's a good one. You'll really like it, I think. Make this thing 1,000 times more drivable, and it was actually a pretty big dollar item, so it's really going to change the car altogether. That's it for me. See you guys on the next one.